What if I were to tell you that there's gold hanging out in your leadership? Recently, I was coaching a team. They had brought me in to really help the team begin to become more kind of cohesive with each other and to develop their ability to be much more strategic than they had been. So they had really observed, wow, we've been so tactical for so long, and there's this requirement that we need to become more and more strategic. So the first thing I noticed was that this was a team that operated at 85 miles an hour on the freeway, that they had very little time or space in their calendars, but also just in their kind of way of having meetings and way of processing their thinking and thinking together. Mm-hmm. So they were going very fast. Once we introduced this idea that not only are you not meant to be going 85 miles an hour on the freeway of life and having every single action and interaction at warp speed, that you have all these gears available to you. We started to look at, which of the kinds of meetings and conversations that you're having are really actually meant to be slowed down. Some of them are even meant to be off the freeway entirely, getting out of the car completely and just putting our feet on solid ground. As we started to implement this, what the team began to see, and full disclosure, this wasn't instant. However, over time, through the series of meetings that we were having, they began to recognize, right, there are these 8 or 10 things that need to be handled. However, these are the critical few. These are the 2 things that we're going to really slow down on and highly leverage and recognize that the others will come, but these are the things that are really important to be thinking about. Mm-hmm. And so that distinction really allowed them to become much more strategic. So my call to action to you is actually really more of a challenge. The challenge is to think about the next 5 conversations you're meant to have. And before you have those conversations, before you have those meetings, already decide and determine, what gear do I need to be in to have a successful conversation? What am I wanting to really get out of this, and what would be required of me? How slowed down would I need to be?